everyone, this is Killshot 99 Gaming. This is The Walking Dead Season 9, Episode 5, Rick Never Gave Up. Warning, do not open. There will be spoilers inside. Hopefully you guys saw the video we posted a little bit earlier that does have Rick's fate. If not, go back and watch that if you're interested. We will be touching on bits and pieces of that. Pretty exciting day in Walking Dead land. We've got a ton of positive comments. We will be doing several live streams tonight, and we are going to break this down into 3 categories: hope, strength, and grace. I know Scott Gimple said it would be epic, it would be brutal and graceful, but Rick Grimes is a lot about hope. I've read some of the comments today, and there are just literally thousands of comments of people relieved that Rick does survive. Once again, go back and we'll try to detail step by step, but it is confirmed now that Rick will make it back to the bridge, and he will be rescued via helicopter. But this hope journey has been back and forth. We see him on the horse, taking the walkers away, and it looks like there is no hope. Here he's looking at his hand. We see him bleeding all throughout this episode. So I've just read many of the comments, and people are like, there's no way he can survive it. There's no way he lives. And you just felt this draining lack of energy all week long in the streams. But we do have this tree and this tree of life happening. And I think overall, the writers, Andrew Lincoln, decided they wanted to keep that little bit of hope alive. Whether he comes back or he doesn't come back is going to be a topic for debate. But we know Rick is one of the strongest characters we've ever seen on the show. I mean, he is impaled here. How can anyone possibly survive this? He has got a piece of rebar through him. He's got walkers all surrounding him. And we talk about the rebar that has trapped him. Let's talk about the rebar above him, because that's the one that's going to save him. He's going to take off his belt, wrap it around, and just pull himself up with the last little ounce of energy that he can possibly get. And of course, his companion, that horse, was there for him in the beginning. Now, the horse got spooked. I know a lot of you were blaming the horse, but it's waiting there patiently as Rick will get on there and just start making his journey back to the bridge. So definitely about strength. And let's not forget, he is taking every single step. This is I think it's not only showing of his courage and his strength, but also the fact that he's walking signifies he's released the horse, and more than likely either Daryl or Maggie or Michonne will find the horse with the handprint, and then they will be under the impression that he died when we all know he really lived. And that is that sneaky exit that we all talked about. It needs to appear as death and life. But let's go back to what Scott Gimple said, grace. So there's a lot of scenes that do imply that he's going to have a graceful exit. First and foremost is the fact that this horse did not take off. I think the horse felt somewhat responsible and is there waiting for Rick to get himself up. And that horse could possibly be devoured if Rick doesn't make it. So you can see that bond and that companionship. And then something I think that is it's gone unnoticed is the fact that Jadis has a chance to redeem herself. I mean, she's been doing human trafficking, and this is a chance to really make it right with Rick. She looks desperate here. She doesn't necessarily look like someone that's like, hey, I got something for you to pay off my debt. The look on her face says that she is desperate to possibly find a way to save Rick while also paying off her debt. And let's not forget, I mean, this grace does extend to the fact of she's done some bad things. She betrayed Rick at one point to try to get some people. She's had those Winslows and Winslow 2.0 and Winslets, all of that, where she could get these freshly bit people and then send them up on the chopper. And then the other thing I think that really demonstrates some grace is that they worked so hard for this bridge. I remember seeing the Comic-Con trailer, one of the first things we said was this is going to be the central point of the entire episode. So the fact that they could lose this bridge, and this scene is just in Rick's mind that they're saving it and they never get back to being at that point, I think is very graceful as well. So what comes after? Well, first of all, that sounds like something that Jadis would say if Rick was asking her a question. What comes after? We don't know. So I think we're all going to be on pins and needles. Some people are already commenting there's plot holes. We don't understand it. But look, let's just enjoy the moment that Rick Grimes is going to make it on that helicopter alive, and Jadis is going to be one of the people to help him. We do know there's going to be a long-term effect with Michonne, with Daryl, the grieving, the guilt, the regret. It is going to take 5 years of time skips. And a Whisperer war with brutality and decapitation and new enemies and new heroes rising. We're going to see Michonne in a different role. We're going to see Negan probably redeeming himself. Daryl is going to have to get over the fact that he feels responsible for this. Aaron, and so many people are going to change, but the fact that we have that hope just to the side that one day Rick might come back, keep in mind, this is not a trick, it's not a ploy, it's not something that Andy did to leave and to get people back, and AMC said watch his final episodes. They're planning on Andy not coming back, but I am certainly open to him coming back. I would accept it, no doubt about it, and let's not forget what the future could hold. We're expecting Georgie and crew just to open up their arms and provide a safe haven. There could be a little trickery with that. The idea is that Maggie may leave with them. So what if these are the bad guys and the helicopter people aren't so bad? I mean, we can look at any plot twist, but it's going to be very fun to talk about that in the future. Leave your thoughts, leave your comments below. We will have a fan reaction live stream to this tonight at 6 p.m. We will also have our normal stream at 9:30. Thanks for everything you guys do. This is a wonderful day for The Walking Dead. You can probably hear it in the voice and read it in the comments. Looking forward to seeing all of you soon. My name's Killshot. Peace.